What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Madden NFL 21 franchise for the Las Vegas Raiders here at Pastors Game 2. So glad you joined us for this here episode. Make sure you like and hit that subscribe button as we begin to slowly build our channel. You know, we on the road to 1,000 and we would love to have you be a part of our journey. So go ahead and hit subscribe so you can be a part of that, and the notification bell so you can know everything that's going to happen, especially with PS5 coming out and some other things coming out. It's going to be a fun time to do games, and so we hope to be able to do some other things other than Madden. But this episode is about week 14 in season 2 against the Kansas City Chiefs. And you guys know exactly what it is. We got to go in against Patrick Mahomes and his squad. So with no further ado, Flo Joe, kick the music. Alrighty, with no further ado, let's get ready to get this kickoff started for this game against the with the Las Vegas Raiders against the Kansas City Chiefs here at Raider Stadium. I'm calling it Raider Stadium. I know that it's got some marketed name associated with it. I can't remember what it is ever, but it's Raider Stadium to me, and so that's what we're calling it. We got to deal with Patrick Mahomes, and this is a big one. Again, we are I think we're in the playoffs, but we want to have home field, and really it would be nice to knock the Chiefs completely out of the playoffs. They're such an unpredictable team. I believe if we can win this game and put them in a tougher position to actually be in the playoffs, we don't even want them in the wild card, because these guys are just a tough team to beat, and Patrick Mahomes, you just never know. So we can get rid of that guy. So this is a big game for us. Plus, you know, it's the AFC West. We're rivals, and it is what it is. And there you see Jackson, who's been a big pickup. He was the object of the trade that we did earlier this season with Harrison Smith. Jackson's come in and really played well, man. We've said his name a lot. I am going to change his number eventually, number 34. He does not deserve it, despite the fact that he's playing well. He can't have the last name Jackson and have number 34. It's sacrilege. You know, I can't have it. I just can't have it. So we're going to change it eventually. I keep forgetting to change it, but we're going to change it. I made the mistake here. I hit the button too many times, but we did get the sack anyway. Max Crosby bails me out. I think I hit the up button or the down button too many times, and it changed the perspective. I didn't even know if you could do that. You didn't know you could do that. Look, Sabin looking dorky as he's doing this crazy dance on the sideline. But Max Crosby gets in almost untouched to get Mahomes and throw him on the ground, and that's a sack. Max Crosby has been huge this season. Playing strong, and usually, man, he's getting a sack every 1 or 2 games. Gets in the backfield, especially early in the game. Mahomes finds Kelsey, and Kelsey gets the catch, but it's 2nd and 20. So that's 3rd and 12, 3rd and long. But, you know, of course, this doesn't mean very much to this team. They can get 12 yards in a snap, and that almost was an interception. LaMarcus Joyner tips it, doesn't grab it. That would have been a pick 6. He would have been out of here. And so the Chiefs have to punt the ball, and the Raiders take the field for the first time. And Josh Jacobs up the middle for about 8 yards to get a nice start to the drive for the Raiders. That's 2nd and 2, back to Jacobs again, who gets the first down and some. Bounces off one tackle, but goes down eventually, and that's a timeout. You see Josh Jacobs is injured. We'll have to see. That did not look good. You see Alex Ingold is in the rotation, which is weird because he's not the backup to Jacobs. It should be Antoine Cumberland. in the game, but we have Ingold in the game. He does make the catch though for the 6-yard gain, and we're going to get news on Josh Jacobs to see exactly what happened to him. Finds a pass. Sabin finds the pass to Henry Ruggs on the quick hook route, was wide open and finds the hole in the zone. 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 30-yard line as we move down the field. X is wide open, but we do not pass it to him. Sabin gets the tackle. Sabin is sacked. And that's going to be 2nd and long for the Vegas Raiders. Let's see if we can get this. Doesn't look. Ooh, we find Bryan Edwards. Bryan Edwards turned the corner, and that, my friends, is a TD by Bryan Edwards from Heathcliff. Sabin, who makes up for the sack and finds his guy for the touchdown pass. Bryan Edwards is put right where he can catch and turn. Nice to see in Madden you can finally turn the corner. Or at least I know a lot of players can do that, but I was not having good success turning the corner. You know, that was ending up out of bounds in a lot of the games we were seeing before. Kansas City gets the ball back and they throw it to the left side of the field, and that's going to be Tyreke Hill with his first catch of the game. Tyreke Hill is a beast, and we got to be careful about him, and so is that guy Travis Kelce as he gets the ball. And so the Raiders defense is playing well relatively. Last game we come off this ridiculous loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, that game was over with. We were up by, I believe we were up by 17. We were up by several points in the 4th quarter with 5 minutes left in the game, and Heathcliff ends up throwing an interception. I think there was a fumble, there was a big play, and next thing you know, we had lost that game. And so hopefully this is not what we're going to see in this game here. If you missed that game, go check it out. It should be week 13 against the Ravens, season 2. Man, it's a crazy ending. Running back could have had more yards than that, it seems. It's also cool to see that sometimes the suction blocking, as much as the suction tackling, as much as I don't like it, at least it's equal opportunity. He's open here. There's no reason why 54 should have been able to wrap him up like that. He should be gone, but you know, Madden suction tackling works for you and against you. At least it's equal opportunity. 2nd and 10 on the 26-yard line for the Chiefs, and that's a sack by Hurst, who gets right up the middle and makes the play. That's 3rd and 15. This is probably going to end in a field goal if the Raiders can protect the 15-yard line. They all come up close on a press, which is dangerous against someone like Tyreke Hill, but that's still, they get the pass and the catch. Tyreke Hill does get the catch, but he's short, and that's going to be 4th and 2, and then we got a field goal by the Chiefs, which is almost blocked, but not quite. We're going to get a look at it. That's so close. Score 7-3. The Vegas Raiders are holding on as we finish the 1st quarter. 2nd quarter stop comes in, and that's knocked down by the Chief defense. So going into the playoffs, you know, this year the New England Patriots are the team. They seem like the team to beat. So far, they're the top team in the AFC. There's lots of good teams in the NFC as well. Baltimore is somebody that we always have to deal with. I think they'll be in the playoffs. The Colts, I believe, is in the playoffs. I think we got to worry about the Jets. And so the Jets is a surprising team. No one's expecting them. We could have hit triangle on that play, by the way. Triangle was wide open. But that's going to be a punt for the Raiders now. That was, I don't know if that was 3 and out, but that was no good. But yeah, so it's really about getting to the playoffs healthy. We really don't have, we've got some players who are in conversation for some awards. There's another play where the running back gets pulled in. He should have been gone on that one as well. Josh Jacobs is leading the league in rushing, but he's not leading the league in a way that feels like he's an MVP. It's not an MVP year. It would be interesting to see what his numbers are year over year, though. Like how close to last year's numbers, because he was just pretty much our offense last year for the most part. So we really don't have anybody who, I think he's going to win that, but I don't think he's going to win any other awards. Max Crosby not able to get there in time for the sack. We got Rookie of the Year potentially, but I think last game really hurt Sabin. It was him and the other rookie quarterback who's having an amazing season with Pittsburgh, and Sabin looked good for 3 quarters and bad for the last 5 minutes, and that ends up costing him the game and may end up costing him that award. And so Ziegler may be the guy to get that. So really, and that's a missed field goal. We really don't have a whole lot to play for. Maybe if we can just give the ball to Josh Jacobs, who we don't even know if is back yet. Okay, he went out in an injury early. Oh, there he is. He is back in the game. Woo. He's doing his thing. Ruggs is starting to come along as well. He's been playing better, and that's a bad throw. It should have been intercepted. 3rd and 10. The Chiefs defense is doing well. The Raiders only winning 7-3, and we got triangle right there. Ooh, he does get the pass to Hunter Renfrow, who also is a guy who's coming up, who's showing really great hands, catching the ball in really tough spots. Love that Renfrow could be that possession receiver, if you will. Ball over the top, trying to find Foster Moreau, doesn't find him. But yeah, so Henry Ruggs might be a guy who may come out of nowhere and steal an award, and then even Coach of the Year. Last year, Gruden won Coach of the Year. Nice passing catch. Moreau with the catch and holds on. Nice. Again, showing strong hands for the tight end. We do not regret letting go Darren Waller yet. We don't do it. I mean, as long as the tight end can catch the ball, I really don't need the rack yards from the tight end. A lot of times I just need them to catch it. There's triangle right there again, wide open, and Henry Ruggs gets the catch, and that's going to be inside the 10-yard line for the Raiders. Under 30 seconds left in this second quarter. But Henry Ruggs that should have been intercepted. A bad pass. Sabin is tempting the fates. Henry Ruggs again might be a guy, so I don't know. We'll see. Here, Hunter Renfrow with the touchdown pass, the touchdown catch, and that's a nice play. I like that route. I don't know if they're going to show it again, all of it, but he kind of comes in, he starts inside and then jumps outside, and that's what gets him open. There's 2 guys right there. They play him on the inside. He jumps to the outside where it's wide open, and then Sabin catches the ball. That's 2 touchdowns for the rookie quarterback, who is trying to salvage his name from last week's debacle against the Steelers. And so we're almost at the end of the first half here with 24 seconds left. The Chiefs have it. Maybe they can go down the field. They can. We have to be able to stick with them. They go with a screen pass to the rookie running back. That's not a rookie. To the second-year running back, Edwards Hilaire, I believe is his name. I always mess up his name. I'm just gonna call him number 25. There he is. He gets the ball again. If you're a fantasy football guy, if you got him on your team and you're playing PPR, then you're loving this. And that's Kelsey, another short pass. And so the Chiefs have not really taken a deep shot down the field yet. I don't know if that's just our offense. And they throw underneath again. Timeout, 2 more seconds left before the half is over. And we'll see if they go for a helmet. Oh, they're going to go for a kick here. That's like a 67-yard kick. What is that? Is that no good? That's no good. No bueno. It looked like he had enough leg though. I couldn't tell whether it was just inaccurate or it was short. But that dude almost made it. 14-3. The Vegas Raiders doing a good job, not really rushing the ball. You see the Raiders only 19 yards rushing. Josh Jacobs was out for several plays, and so they had to go to a passing game. One of the things I think we should. Let me talk about this. So the Chargers won that game. That's good for them. the Colts, who are 5-7, they've been on a losing streak. I've been thinking that they were winning. The Colts are 5-7. That is no good for them. And the Lions and the Bears I believe are fighting for their spot in the playoffs in their division. They're going to need to come up big there. What I was going to say is that Josh Jacobs, he's gotten injured in the last probably 2 or 3 games. He's gone out injured in a couple of those games, and so we have to I think we're going to have to in the draft figure out a good backup for him. We would have done it already. I wanted Damian Williams, but our salary cap wouldn't allow us to do it. I couldn't figure out how to maneuver the salary cap to get the free agent signed, and so we don't have him. And of course, we traded away Jalen Richard. Pass to, if he could have caught that and turned the corner, he was out of here. That's Henry Ruggs with another catch. 24-yard reception for him. That's 3 receptions on the day for him. Coming out of the Raider locker room Henry Ruggs is kind of the guy that everyone's buzzing about. He had a big game the other week where he pretty much was the only target for Sabin, and he had multiple touchdowns. Here's another pass over the middle to Brian Edwards, who's also making a name for himself today. Maybe he's saying, hey, I'm still here. I know Henry Ruggs is doing his thing, but don't forget about me. But Ruggs is the guy that everybody's starting to look at as maybe the number 1 receiver. It's kind of the question of the day. Who is the number 1 receiver? And Brian Edwards says, call my number 89. I am the number 1 receiver. That's 2 touchdowns on the day for Brian as he gets on the board and puts the Raiders up 21-3, a commanding lead that we know we can't be comfortable with. But that's a nice cross route for him as he does what he does to get the job done. The Raiders 21-3. But yeah, who is the Raiders' number 1 receiver? Kind of like the idea that they're both sort of progressing at the same time. Like Brian Edwards came out of nowhere and just really blossomed. And again, he's a taller, bigger receiver. Henry Ruggs is a deeper threat who is getting better and better at actually catching the ball in tough traffic. And so both players have the potential to be a breakout, superstar player for us. And who knows which ones it's going to be. So that's a pass over the middle to Tyreke Hill, who Littleton is hype about getting that tackle. 3rd-and-3. Let's see if the Raiders can make the stand here. And they try to run it. They do make the stand. Littleton is back, and so was that's Jackson, who gets the first crack at the tackle, slows him down and sets up the tackle for Littleton to come up and do the thing. And the offense is feeling good, getting ready to take the field one more again. And that is another punt by the Kansas City Chiefs, who just can't seem to get the offense running today. Mahomes, we really just haven't seen him do very much. A lot of checkdowns today. That's Jacobs up the middle for a 10-yard touchdown. 10-yard first down run. Moves the chains. Jacobs again, about 8 or 9 yards on that run. And Trent Brown, the offensive lineman, all-pro offensive lineman, goes out. And that could have a definite effect on the running game. Let's see how long he's going to be out. Hopefully he'll return in this one. Jacobs jumps inside, does a little shaking and baking, able to get the first down on that run as the Raider defense is on the sideline, feeling good about the work they've been doing. See if the Raiders can just hold on to the ball and kill this clock and get out of here with the W. Jacobs tries to get up the run through the tackles and is not able to get there, gets tackled in the backfield. Actually, he picked up 1 yard on that play, so picks up 1 yard. They find Jacob on the outside. Jacob tries to juke, but he gets tackled in the open field by the That might have been a cornerback for the Chiefs, or maybe it was a safety, but someone came down. That's going to be circled. No, that's a pass across to Brian Edwards with a nice passing, with a nice catch. First down and 10, third quarter coming to an end. About 2 seconds left, and that's going to be the end of the third. Raiders 21, Chiefs 3. Raiders have been a fun team to watch as they have a bunch of young talent just growing up right before our eyes. Derek Carr, is a shame that we got rid of him because we really liked Derek Carr. Raider Nation liked Derek Carr, but he just couldn't live up to the bill. We ended up spending draft pick on quarterback when we really wanted to spend it on defense, but it may not have been too bad. I mean, the defense is still playing strong. They're playing well. We've been able to do some things with this defensive front and with the corners. Alex Bond has come up big. So the Raiders are in good shape, man. We can compete so long as we don't turn the ball over. And that's a pass to Henry Ruggs for the touchdown. That's a nice pass. You're going to see on the replay here. Sabin throws the ball away from the defender where only his player can catch it. You see it's on the right on the outside, and Henry Ruggs turns around to catch it, and that is a nice play for the Raiders to get the touchdown and protect the ball from the defender and give the offensive player a chance to make a play. Henry Ruggs shows up again on the stat sheet with the touchdown, and he's doing his thing. So right now the passing game is what's working for the Raiders, as the running game is really kind of there to keep the ball moving. And there's the mystery face mask. I don't know how you get a face mask by tackling somebody from the back, and but there it is. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Scores 28-3. And they find Tyreke Hill, who's been a regular target. They've gotten him on a bunch of out routes and comebacks. They really haven't sent them on the streak again. The Chiefs have not really taken a shot down the field. And they do find the running back who comes in on the short slant and gets a huge gain on that play. Gets him into scoring position on the 11-yard line. 27 yards on that catch. First and 10 on the 11, and it looks like the Chiefs are in position to score in one way or another, unless defense can come up with something. He finds Kelsey over the middle. That might have been enough for the first down. No, that's second and inches on the 1-yard line. Pretty much if they get the first down, they're going to get the touchdown here. They're probably going to run this up the middle to number 25, and he'll probably get it because, that's the way it is. Oh, he does run up the middle. And he does get it falling forward. Cleveland Farrell did not get a clean enough tackle on him to keep him from falling forward and getting a touchdown. And that's Edwards-Helaire doing a little dance in the end zone, even though they're still losing 28-9. I kind of like the fact that the momentum matters in this game, in the sense that a lot of these guys do get a chance to fall forward. I do think those are good football plays, but I wonder if they're overdone a little bit. I don't mind that touchdown though. Well, actually, I do kind of mind that touchdown. There was a touchdown before that I didn't mind. Kansas City goes for the onside kick with 3 minutes left, and Hunter Renfrow grabs it and holds on to the ball, and the Raiders take it. With 3 minutes and 41 seconds left, if they can just hold on and take care of the ball, this game can be over relatively quickly. Josh Jacobs is going to make an appearance, no doubt. Jacobs looks on the outside, jumps, and gets a big 10 yards. That's almost 20. That's almost 20 yards. How many is that? Does it say? Nope, doesn't tell me how many, but that's a lot of yardage for him. First and 10. And back to Jacobs up the middle, who gets probably about 2 or 3 yards on that run. And 3 minutes or 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Again, the Raiders are in good shape. 28-10. That's going to be 3rd and 9. And The Raiders attempted to pass this ball. We probably should just go ahead and run it, kick the field goal, and get out of here. But we're going to try to pass it because, you know, and of course we throw the interception. The linebacker jumps the route and gets the interception for the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is 18 points in under 2 minutes. If we give it up on this play, I mean in this game, then we can officially call the Raiders choke artists, as they will have choked in 2 games straight. No huddle going down the field. The Raider defense has got to get set and get these guys in front of them. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. The Chiefs are going quickly. They do go down the field to number 14, who gets the catch and puts them in scoring position. Holmes throws underneath, finds his running back. His running back is not able to get out of bounds. It's right over the middle. Kansas City with all of their timeouts. They just took one of them. So that's one timeout taken by the Chiefs while in the red zone. The Raiders are able to come up and maybe set a defense for this situation. 2nd and 3. Holmes is looking, finds a guy right over the middle, wide open. I think that is, Hardeman. Hardeman gets the catch for the touchdown. 18 seconds left. The score will be 17-28. And that's probably how this game is going to end. The Raiders, despite giving up the touchdown at the end of the game, are able to squeak this one out. Not really squeak it out. They were able to comfortably take this win from the Chiefs, 28-17. And that will do it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. A weird game for the Chiefs. Not a whole lot of offensive threat. They did get 237 yards, mostly on dink and dunk passes. Hardly any rushing yards in this game. And so the Raiders are able to dispatch of this team. And Sabin, who did have a tough game last game. Actually, he had a great game and then a tough ending. Able to salvage his reputation a little bit with this game. Mahomes went 22 for 29, 252 yards, 75% completion, only 1 touchdown. Sabin does 14 for 21 and has 4 touchdowns and gets it done. Josh Jacobs only 70 yards in this game, 13 attempts, and Brian Edwards leads the receivers with 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. Henry Ruggs not far behind him with 4 receptions and 1 touchdown. And Corey Littleton with 8 tackles and doing the work to get with these guys, figured out as they throw a lot of short passes. And so that's going to do it. Stick around for the preview. Otherwise, I'll see you when I see you. Peace out. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the preview of week 15. Just a few more weeks to go in this season as we take out the Kansas City Chiefs and look ahead to our next opponent. We got a few things to do here. First of all, John Gruden, getting some updates here, has an upgrade available for his coaching abilities. We're going to hold on to those, though. We don't do anything with that, but we rarely show John Gruden stuff, so we just thought we'd show it this time. This is the quarterback, this is the guard that we picked up in the trade, who came over and has been doing well. Has been doing well for us in blocking. He's got a star dev, and so we feel good about him. Colton Miller also, we would like to get this left tackle position really figured out. We really want this guy to come up and be a star for us. And then Holcomb is a kind of an extra guy who we're just trying to see if we can come up. But there's some of the upgraded statistics for the team, upgraded skills. And let's see, we're going to look at some of the players to negotiate as well in this one, because there's a few players that we want to deal with. Just talked about Colton Miller, would like him to be a part of the team in the future, so we're going to go ahead and make him an offer and see what he does with that. And no, sir, he wants to test the free agency market, not interested. So we now have a gap in the left tackle spot that we are going to have to deal with. The fullback comes back, and the valve also comes back, who's a tight end that we signed in the offseason. We think we're going to need him as a good backup. Marcus Mariota, wasn't sure about him. He may be some trade bait. We will see what we do with Marcus Mariota. And Jeff Heath, I'm kind of interested in. I haven't decided on him yet, but everybody else will let go. So we move on to the next week and see who our next opponent is, and that's going to be the Los Angeles Chargers. And we know this team, and this team always gives us fits just because that secondary is so tough. I'm sure the rookie is ready to get his revenge in this game against this team who beat him earlier in this year, badly, I believe it was. I think we've suffered the worst losses from this team. They just, I don't know, they seem to have our number. So do you see, take a look at that. Joey Bosa, he's been good, but he's not been the guy that's been killing us, really. Even though they have a really strong offensive line, that's not the guy that's been killing us. The people who have been killing us, we're about to look at in just a minute after we get out of these linebackers, and that's going to be the cornerbacks. They've just been swarming. Harris, Hayward, we hadn't heard from Denard, but this guy, Earl Thomas, has just been huge, and Darwin James, that secondary is just a beast for us. And so hopefully we will have figured them out. Can't wait to give them another shot. I hope you join us for it. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for when the next episode goes out. Join us when we face off against the other rival, the Chargers, in our division. It should be fun. Until then, I will see you when I see you. It's your boy. Peace out.